Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News, back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning to everyone. Hope everybody had a good night of rest. And back to boxing. As you see on the thumbnail, Ryan Garcia has signed up with Derek James. That's right. He didn't let no grass grow up underneath his feet. And just pretty much to go back, give you the backstory that after he lost to Tank and it was time for the post conference, he was standing there by himself, just him and his family. No trainers, no promoters, no nobody, just Ryan and his family. And I guess he just didn't feel too good about that. Well, he done already done made a move, and he done went with top trainer Derek James. And he said he want to thank Derek James and Earl Spence for welcoming them into their stable. And you know what? I think that's what's up, man. Boxing is starting to really look up. It looks like these young guys are really trying to make things happen. And at first we were hearing rumors about him going back to Eddie Reynoso, but I guess obviously that didn't work out. So he's with Derek James. And Derek James is building up a nice little stable over there. I mean, you got Ryan Garcia now. You got Frank Martin. You got Anthony Joshua. You got Earl Spence. And you got Jamel Charlo. So yeah, he's definitely developing a nice little stable over there. And all of them are top names. He has nothing but top name, big profile fighters over there. You know what I mean? So one thing about that, when you got a whole bunch of chiefs in the congregation, you wonder if there's going to be some people to feel though that they you know, bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully they don't have anything like that. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, like I said, they got some big names over there. You got Anthony Joshua, definitely makes a lot of money. You got Earl Spence, definitely makes a lot of money. Got Jamel Charlo, undisputed, definitely makes a lot of money. You got Frank Martin bringing up the rear. And now you got Ryan Garcia that just came off of one of the biggest pay-per-views in a while. So we got a lot going on right now in that particular stable, and I'm happy to see it for Derek James. So congratulations, Derek, for just developing such a beautiful stable, and I like to see how things turn out. Moving forward, Regis, as you know, Regis Progress has moved over to Matchroom Boxing, and he has a fight. Well, he has a fight date for June 17th, but he just lost the opponent, Liam. What's the guy name? Liam Pereira. Yeah, he had a hand injury, and due to the hand injury, he had to back out the fight. So the next person that they're trying to look at is Honorable Boza from our top rank. And yesterday they went back and forth over on social media where Regis was like, hey man, I'm giving you an opportunity to fight for the WBC scrap. You should be jumping to the opportunity. Honorable Boza's like, listen here, man, you're giving me 3 weeks notice. You know, I got to get myself ready and everything, yada, yada, yada. But I have no problem doing it. All you got to do is make sure that your promoter comes with the right number. So they went back and forth on social media yesterday, where pretty much Regis was saying, you know, you should always be ready. You know what I mean? So when that opportunity comes, you be able to meet it. You know, so we're going to see exactly what's going on with that particular fight. I think it would be a good fight. But one thing about Honorable Boza, he has a shot anyway to have for title shots down the road anyway, because he's like for the WBO, I believe that he's number 2, and for the WBC he's ranked number 4. So eventually he's definitely going to get some title shots, but he can seize the moment right now by accepting this fight. And it is true, it is in 3 weeks' notice. So I guess we're going to just have to keep our eyes on that to find out exactly what's going to go on with that. George Kambosos. George Kambosos has signed a multi-fight deal with Top Rank. And I just want to say congratulations to him. He'll be doing some, it's going to be a co-promotional deal because, you know, he's also with DeBella as well. So we're going to see what comes out for that. But you know what, Top Rank, man, they always making the right moves. They've been doing business for a long time, and they know what they're doing. Welcome everybody that's here. Please, as you come in the door, hit that like button, man. Help this show move forward. Help the algorithms move. I really appreciate it if you do so. Next, what we got? Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez is going to be fighting on the Haney Loma undercard, and he'll be fighting Adam Blue Nose Lopez. And you know, this will be a rematch for them because they have fought before, but when they fought the first time, Adam Lopez was like, hey, I came in on 24-hour notice. I dropped you. You did win that fight, but this time I'm going to be well prepared. And if you think this is a tune-up, you definitely looking up the wrong tree this time. So this will be the first time Valdez fight since he lost to that lopsided loss against Shakur Stevenson. He was going to fight Navarrete, but he ended up getting a injury to his ribs. A lot of people was calling it bull, but he got a lot of flack from that. So the winner, well, he's supposed to be fighting Navarrete. So if he wins this fight, he'll be fighting Navarrete next. And I think that'll be a pretty good fight. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And I think this fight this weekend with him and Adam Lopez will be a good fight. And we'll see what they got going on. Andy Cruz. I mean, a lot of people might know, some people don't know, but Andy Cruz, Olympic gold medal winner, is now signed with Bozy Ennis. That's right, man. He is signed with Bozy Ennis, and it just makes that 135 division even stronger. And they plan on putting him on the fast track. So his first fight, from what I understand, supposed to be a 10-rounder. That's right. He looked like they're going to put him right on that Lomachenko route. They're going to move him pretty quickly because he's a little older, so they want to get him rolling. And they feel, though, that he's developed enough where he doesn't have to start with low rounders. So they're going to start him out on a 10-rounder. And you know that his nemesis is Keyshawn. So hopefully we get a chance to see that fight in the near future. I know I would definitely love to see that fight for sure. Happy birthday to the Charlo twins. They turned 33 today, if I'm not mistaken. So happy birthday to the Charlos. And I can't wait to see both of them back in the ring real soon. Linares was in the news recently. And the reason why is because Devin Haney and Lomachenko are going to be fighting each other. And Linares has fought both of them. And he did lose to both of them. But they asked his opinion on, you know, how this particular fight will go. And he said, you know what, I feel though it's a great fight. And he jumped out and said, the only way that Lomachenko can win this fight is that he brings the fight in close or mid-range. He said he needs to be right there in Haney's kitchen and not fight him from a distance because Haney pretty much will pick him off. And he said the biggest problem he's going to have with Haney is the clinching. Because he says that Haney does a lot of clinching. And you can keep in mind, remember when Haney and Linares fought, man, Linares, I think it was in the 9th or 10th round, he had Haney on Zoom Zoom Street for a minute. You know what I mean? He walked back with the stanky leg. And he was saying that's due to his inside fighting. And he says if Loma fights him inside, he has a very good chance of beating Haney. They asked him also, when it comes to power, who hits the hardest? And he said Lomachenko has that checked off as well. He said that Loma does hit the hardest, and he says that Loma has better footwork as well. So, you know, it's always good to hear a fighter that has fought both people, you know what I mean? So you get more of an inside understanding because he done been there with both of them. You know, a lot of people are going with Haney because Haney is the younger fighter. He's undisputed. You know what I mean? He has a hell. When it comes to fighting with using his jab, he's second to none. You know, so it's definitely going to be. I can't wait to this fight. To be truthfully honest, this is something I Saturday I'm gonna be right there, like waiting on Christmas. You know what I mean? Because I feel though this is going to be a good fight. I don't think Lomachenko's coming there to lay down. He's going to fight. Keep in mind they called him the Matrix, man, for a reason. But other than that, man, this is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you share this show that comes on every morning at 7 a.m. And what I try to do is pretty much give you the top latest news. You know, I'm not able to give you all boxing news, but the top news that's happening right now, the top 5, 6, 7 things that people are talking about in the news. I try to bring it to you early in the morning with your cup of coffee. Other than that, make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe. I can't say that more than anything. Hit the notification button. Other than that, I appreciate you showing up with me this morning, and I'm out of here.